Hello everyone and welcome back to EU4. I'm Lord Forwind. Here we are playing as Ethiopia, Jewish of course, and we just lost a war against the Ottomans. Thankfully we didn't lose it that badly. We lost 2 provinces. It's annoying. We can get them back. What's more annoying at the moment is that we're apparently losing to island rebels because we don't have a fleet capable of conquering them. Oh, we could have had a golden age. Oh well. Apparently we could have just done a golden age, which would have probably won us that war. Oh boy. Sometimes there's so many things you can do to help yourself in this game. Okay. We're actually getting enough ships here. We may be able to save this island, as funny as it sounds. We've got 11 ships, yes. You to there. I want to take this island. I do not want to lose this island. It's one of the most annoying islands in the game, in my opinion. I hate this island. I really hate this island. It's one of the few islands in the game where you feel a need to build a navy to conquer, because obviously you have to get to it. But it's at the same time not valuable, and is really the only island in the area outside of Hormuz. Oh, and Bahrain, but it's just annoying. It's what it is in my mind. Every way, shape, or form, it's annoying. Okay. Still working on developing an institution in this province. We are buying an institution in our capital from the Sicilians. We're also stockpiling money. We're almost to the next government reform, and we're still 22 years away from absolutism. And unfortunately, we used up a good portion of our army professionalism, which I'm rather annoyed about. Still, we fought the Ottomans, the strongest nation in the game, and we did damage. Sadly, we lost, because I was greedy. Lesson learned, don't be greedy, and you'll be fine. I could have white pieced it. Ugh. To be fair, I probably could have popped the Golden Age if I had remembered it existed, and maybe retaken it, but the Ottomans were going to take my only other defensive fort. So it was not a good position to be in. There we go. Final government reform. We are going to go for political absolutism. We're going to need it to fight the Ottomans. Thankfully, we still have 21 years till absolutism's in the game. And right now, the Ottomans only control 1 Red Sea province, so I don't really have to worry about them building a fleet to kill me. Which I'm happy about. Okay, let's throw down some that. Even though we are trying to get the institution, trying to get more manpower buildings going just as important. We're 400 development more than us. So basically, the power of Portugal over us. I don't think I have to worry about being invaded by Spain. Can't attack those guys yet. We're actually under our army limit, so that means we need some cannons built. What really was one of our bigger issues in that war was it didn't have equivalent cannons to the Ottomans, which meant they could siege our forts way faster than I could retake them. Although we did okay, because I just had a lot of troops in one province, but when it went to Alexandria, I should have been able to take that if I had pushed. So Alexandria for us is a death trap. We can't go for Alexandria until we've kicked or beaten or broken the actual Ottoman military. Gotta remember that. They're too strong to be trifled with. almost to that. Printing press, then global trade. We'll do fine with global trade because we have trades. We have enough trade centers. I've got some manufactories in my lands, which is good. Can't be in my capital because obviously the capital is a gold mine. We need a lot more cash, don't we? Seize land. So we've got a little bit of a bonus in the sense that the Ottomans don't have an institution either. So they're going to be spending excess monarch points to catch up. Although we did technically just spend a ton to develop it simultaneously with buying it, which probably wasn't too bright. Only 300 or some odd behind, though. We're larger than France. So if we embrace the institution, we will be the second-ranked great power. Although now we've been pushed down to 4th because Castile already has an institution. Technically, the Ottomans could attack us again. It would be kind of dumb of the Ottomans to attack us, just saying. We've rebuilt faster than they have. Revanchism helped us a lot. I need at least 2 more cavalry units in this so we get more flanking. That would be nice, but I really need the next military tech level. Interestingly enough, printing press spreads faster than some of the other stuff, which is nice. The actual reality of this is I probably should move my forces into Egypt to drill them rather than having them sit elsewhere. Because if I have them in Egypt, I can attempt to gain a province or so before the Ottomans hit me. Like Alexandria or something, and then defend that rather than starting and always being on the defensive. We do, of course, have the option of switching to higher fort defense, but I think combat ability is going to be key, like morale to fight. Good there. Okay. So, drill and drill. I'm not going to risk this army on drill. I'll leave them up there. In the event of the war, they will retake Fayoum and then go from there. We could attack the Ottomans and get the 2 Sicilies to help us. Unfortunately, I do not have the Timurids to help me, which would be ideal. Still. Really want to find Russia. Finding Russia would be great. Or if somebody else would help me. But still ranked 2. Our ruler is not the Messiah. If their war started, say, tomorrow, I will take a loan and get the institution. But we are close to getting the Timurids back on our side. And we still technically have trust with them. The question is, do we want to risk an aggressive strike on the Ottomans? Karaman apparently just collapsed. We can get the Timurids back as an ally, assuming this is fluctuated on at the moment when we try and send the alliance. Yes. We could vassalize Medina. Yemen's got royal marriages with you. Let's put a little effort towards getting Medina on our side. The fact as Ethiopia, you can, to a reasonable degree, vassalize the Muslim nations around you thanks to the Abrahamic connection, means in some ways this is probably one of the better nations outside of the HRE to do a vassal swarm thing with, because you have a chance of actually vassalizing people. Dead ruler, new ruler. Okay, that's fine. On the other hand, if I did this, I could build a better fort. Oh, I am tempted. I am really tempted. It's not spreading fast enough for my liking. We're still 1,000 behind. Let's take a loan from our merchants. Not that I really like doing so. That will get us enough to buy the institution and to upgrade the forts. I hope. So, first things first, get our upgraded forts going. Now, we probably want to do Cairo. I'm a little wary of it, but probably still want to do it. And we'll do that fort there. Everything else will stay low leveled. Better cav. Now we still have to pay off 2,000 gold loan. Okay. Not great, but I can handle that. We've almost rebuilt our professionalism, which is great. General died. Okay, it doesn't matter. It was an unimportant general. Now, the downside is I think we've lost the plus 20 morale bonus we had at one point, which would have been great to fight with. For a nation with, what, plus 80 something, 85% air, we're struggling to get heirs. There we go. As I say that, we get an heir who is absolutely awful, so we're going to get rid of them immediately. Okay, they've rebuilt a bit. Timurids like them, which is unfortunate. It's a better heir, though. Yeah, let's vassalize Medina. And we might as well do Shamar if we can get them. This should, my hope is, draw the Mamluks off in a different direction. It's Ottomans off in a different direction if there's a war. We could also get Oman as a subject and then feed them all of Hormuz's land. That might be a good move. Yeah, feed them that. Okay, so we're gonna play the long diplomacy game here, and just hope that when the Ottomans come for us, we are not a whole military tech behind them, which we are now. In some ways, this is the most dangerous we've ever been, because they've now got equivalent morale to us. On the other hand, once we get this mil tech, we're going to be stronger than they are because we went defensive ideas and they went trade. But they can't even build up to their full force limit, which is kind of funny. Discipline, relations, missionary strength. Not as useful as could be. Really like to force Medina to be Jewish, which would be interesting to do. I just don't think it'll help us at the moment. At war with Yemen. Yemen is trying to conquer somebody else, not them. Okay, that's fine. As long as Yemen's not trying to kill them, I'm fine with the mess going on. It's Hormuz versus Yemen. I just hope they don't get killed. They are getting sieged down. I really want them to lose the war so I can then secure them. Workshop. We can do that, can't we? And we can repay a loan. There we go. And do we have a Jewish celebration? Almost. Lose, Oman. Please lose. Oh, the Oromor here. One of the most annoying events in the game. All of a sudden your land just changes cultures and religions on you. Darn. Technically I can convert them back. It's still just going to be a pain. There we go. South African, because we want the aggression if at all possible. Wow. Okay, let's put on some edicts here to convert at a reasonable pace. The Oromo are going to obviously keep migrating as time goes on, so. Yep. They're spreading. Castile's no longer a valid rival. Good, I guess. I didn't really care what they got up to. Mara killed Oman. Ooh. This might be a way for me to be sneaky here. Start a war against Mara and go against the Ottomans. Okay. Too bad Oman died, so let's work on Shamar then. For now, we'll do a fort defense guy. Really wish I had another discipline and morale, but alas, we don't. Looks like Yemen's actually going to lose a fight here, which I'm not really sure if I want that to happen. Or what I want to happen there. Yeah, spying on the Ottomans is smart. I think we've almost gotten to the point we don't need to worry about expanding into the coast. It's more just attacking the Ottomans. They're crushing Russia. Wow. I'm really tempted to attack them. Problem is everybody likes them. Oh, Timurids, why can't you join my side? See, my problem here is, right, I can launch this war, and I can probably overrun all of Egypt before the Ottomans get here. But then the problem becomes, once the Ottomans get here, I'm just inevitably going to be pushed into the defensive. Oh, bother. You know what? I'm going to end this episode here then and think about this more. Because if I'm going to attack the Ottomans, now is about the only possible time I'm going to have to do it. So I shall think about this. And thank you guys all for watching. And hopefully we get to have a big anti-Ottoman war next episode. And I will see you guys all then. Bye for now.